The Giannis drama is back again, and I mean it's getting me very excited. In a recent article by the New York Times titled "Giannis Antetokounmpo wants it all, even if it's not in Milwaukee," the quote that stood out to me was, "The NBA superstar has grand ambitions. As a businessman and a basketball player," Giannis said, "I don't want to be 20 years on the same team and don't win another championship." What that is referring to me is that if the Bucks don't go all in to win, it's fair to argue that Giannis could leave the Bucks very soon. Now, according to multiple sources on Clutch Point, a while ago, Giannis declined to commit to a long-term extension with the Bucks. So which team is throwing up again? The Golden State Warriors. In a recent show, First Thing First, Chris Broussard, the show host, said, "There is no place I would rather see Giannis playing than with Steph Curry," and I couldn't agree with that more. If we think about the fact that the Golden State Warriors window is closing as well, trading for Giannis actually is a viable option. In today's video, let's talk about how big of a package it would take for the Golden State Warriors to bring Giannis, and how can Giannis elevate the team to a different level. So without further ado, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here, back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I mostly cover news and reports for the Golden State Warriors, but we also occasionally make content for every other team in the league. So if you want the latest basketball news and rumors in your feed, all you're gonna do is to leave a like and subscribe so that you will not miss any of my future upload. Now, when it comes to a massive trade like this for Giannis, let's consider what Giannis wants in the first place. Number one, Giannis wants to win. Number two, it's fair to say that Giannis wants to play in a big market. And just like that, the Golden State Warriors in the Bay Area satisfy both. In our previous massive trade talk about Dame, you can argue that we don't want to invest more capital to bring in one more guard, but Giannis, on the other hand, fits perfectly from the positional perspective. We're talking about a long and athletic forward that can dominate the paint and is gradually becoming a very decent long-range shooter. Now, one thing for sure is that the only way the Golden State Warriors can land Giannis is through a trade. Giannis' contract ends in 3 years, and by then, Steph Curry is going to be 38 years old, so the best time to get the deal done is right now. So with that, let's talk about what a trade package could look like. I read through a bunch of sources online and got a rough estimation on what the trade package will be, but here's my own thought on it. I don't think it's smart to make a trade right now because that means we have to give out a lot of young assets along with established veterans. So the best time to do it is when Chris Paul becomes eligible for a trade, which is in 3 days. And why would the Bucks do that? Because they can move Chris Paul off the team next offseason and clear $30 million in the cap room. In addition, with the young capital and draft picks from the Warriors, they can pull one more trade perhaps, or use the cap room to sign one more big fish off the free agency market. But here comes the trade package. The Golden State Warriors will get Giannis, Bobby Portis, and Grayson Allen. The Bucks will get Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Nico Mannion's cap hold, 3 first-round picks, and 2 second-round picks. That is a lot of assets, but for Giannis' caliber, it's worth it. With the young players and draft capitals, and like we said before, Chris Paul's contract flexibility, the Bucks don't have to do a rebuild, but instead a reload. For the Golden State Warriors, on the other hand, this is the indication that we're going all in to win a championship right now. Giannis will fill in the spot of Andrew Wiggins, so for now, Golden State have a starting five with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Giannis, Draymond Green, and Kevon Looney, which I think honestly is a flawless lineup in today's NBA. In addition, Bobby Portis is a much more established veteran with more outside shooting, so I'm fine with him replacing Kuminga's position. Lastly, Grayson Allen can be the defensive guy for us along with GP2 at the backcourt. For this Golden State Warriors team that had a down year defensively last season, this also makes perfect sense. Without a doubt, we're giving out a lot of draft picks, but this is the price to win right now. I think it's fair to say that our window is closing quickly, so why not make the best out of it? Now, to be honest, this was a difficult trade to get done because the cap room is very strict on both ends, In my recent memories, the Golden State Warriors always grow the team organically, unlike the Lakers or the Clippers that go all in with the draft picks to acquire superstars. But truth be told, I think it's time for the Golden State Warriors to go on that route as well. Ever since we moved on from James Wiseman and Jordan Poole, I think we're noticing that our team is moving away from the youth plan. If we look at the free agent target this offseason, we went with very established veterans in Corey Joseph and Dario Saric, and even with the draft, we took a 4-year college player in Trayce Jackson-Davis, and also a very well-built shooter in Brandon Podziemski. So I think it's fair to say that the Golden State Warriors are about to go all in. Even if a Giannis trade doesn't get done, it's basically guaranteed that Chris Paul is going to get shipped out sometimes during the season for a more suitable guy at the front court. But compared to options, I think Giannis should be a top trade candidate on our radar. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if you want the Golden State Warriors to acquire Giannis. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media with other links in the description box down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.